Hello, hello. Don't mind me with the banners right now. Give me a second. So trying to adjust all these banners here. Like, oh my, they're in my face. My goodness. Hello, everybody. What's up? I see you, Jess. I'll get you in 1 second. Hey, everybody. What's up, guys? You're now watching the amazing exclusive Q&A screening, of course, guys. Called the amazing docu-film called "Through Their Eyes: The Mask Behind the Mask," guys. I'm so excited to have this right now premiere here, guys. You guys can watch us live on YouTube channel, Vero G Spotlight TV Network. Guys, subscribe and subscribe back. Also watching on Amazon Fire TV. Also, I think on Roku. Now we have to probably add it, but that's fine. Also on Facebook Live, guys. So definitely tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. This is exclusive, guys. We have a few more cast members coming on, but we're gonna make this amazing, and I'm so excited for all this amazing film, which I think we just double check the number. Let me check one on. I think we got over 1,768 views, 144 likes, and of course 4 dislikes. But hey, it is what it is, right, guys? It's all good, guys. It's all good. Okay, so yeah, I was supposed to play the trailer for the video, but due to some issues right now, technically, we might play it later on. If not, it's fine. I'm gonna actually put it on comments right now, guys. The link where everybody can watch the docu-film and all that sorts. So yeah, I put it right there on comments, guys. You guys can see it. Click on it. Definitely support this amazing docu-film. All right, so in a few minutes, I'm gonna have one of the amazing cast members here. In a few minutes, we just her name is Jess. I go by Jessie. You're like, oh my god. Stuff. Again, guys, this is your moment. We're gonna have everybody who was here today talk about their progress, forgive me, on the docu-film, everybody's point of view, and of course, we're gonna take questions and comments. Anybody, feel free to ask either one of us or anybody here on the platform about the amazing docu-film. Definitely, guys. Again, guys, like I said, watch the full docu-film at all platforms: YouTube, Amazon Fire TV, and also on Roku. So definitely show your support and check that out, guys. All right. So again, I'm your host, Vero G, as you can tell. Hey, everybody. Okay. So so let's go, and we're gonna go start right away. And let me get this story straight right. Okay. So we have the one and lovely, lovely Jessie in the building. Let me get her in. Oh, I see you, girls. Shake it, shake it. Show them.
Hi.
Hello, my love. How are you?
I'm good, honey. How are you?
I listen. I am okay. I'm just trying to get some rest in between.
Yes. You and I both. This week has been insane, but beautiful at the same time.
Yes, congratulations. Yes, I heard you. You popped me, baby. You got the wedding.
I got married.
Yes. Listen, the congratulations to you. You're
Thank
amazing.
you, my love.
You're welcome, baby. And listen, just blessings and more greatness
blessings on top of blessings, baby. Yes. Amen.
Yes. You're welcome, girl. Stop it. Not a problem. Okay, so we're getting warmed up because we're waiting for maybe a few more people to come on the show. But if that's fine, we have plenty of time to worry about it. So Sheena popped in. Okay, so I get her in a few minutes. I see. I see. Let me know you're ready, Sheena. I see you, girl.
Yeah, they popping. I'm just here. I'm sharing this to like everything I have. So
awesome. Okay, cool.
I'm listening and I'm sharing and I'm trying my best, baby.
Okay,
okay. I think I shared everywhere for right now.
No,
I'll go away afterwards and I'll share to a million other places.
You are a mess. Let me stop. Let me get Sheena in. I see she's ready. Okay, let's get her. Oh, hello there, Sheena.
Hello.
Are you doing too much? I can't wait.
We was talking about you on our podcast earlier.
We
just had that.
Well, thank you guys. I'm honored. I mean, I've been hearing. I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm here, guys. I'm here in spirit. Yes, guys. But I'm just honored to have you guys. Before we even get to even on the show right now, just honored to have you guys be a part of this amazing project. Sheena is definitely no problem. Sheena is the producer for this amazing docu-film. Jess is the lovely, amazing, beautiful, and all these are survivors, by the way. We're all survivors of domestic violence, and I'm just so honored for everyone who's been a part of this project. And before we even get started, I want everybody to introduce yourself, who you are, and then we'll get into the project. So we'll start with Justin and Sheena. Okay.
Well, Sheena should go first because she's the producer.
Okay. Because it's like I see in the middle, so I'm like, okay, how we do this? Okay. Okay.
You can go, Jessica. Tell them all about it.
Okay, brother. All right. So Sheena. All right. On the other, Sheena, you go first. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Hello, everybody. I am Sheena, the author of The Mask Behind the Mask, the producer of the beautiful film that y'all just watched on TV and still watching. I write for her magazine. Book will be out next week, and all those lovely things.
Yes. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right. And okay, now just in the middle. Okay, I'm getting this situated. Okay. It's like all these people. Okay. All right. So
Get it together, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So my name is Jessica Campbell, previously Castaneda, but I just did get married.
Yes, we got
So
married.
now it's Campbell. Now you guys, I think you guys can pronounce that. It's pretty easier than the other one. I am the owner of Blessings Wellness Center. I offer many services for your mind, body, and soul. You can look at my website, www.blessings, wellnesscenter.org. I am also an author of Poetic Blessings from Above and the editor-in-chief of Blessings Magazine. Both of them can be found on blurb.com. And I am so happy to partake in this amazing docu-film you guys have put together so very well. I'm so honored. It's beautiful, and it's going to touch and change so many lives, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Oh, you're crying. Listen, it's happy to let it out, and you're welcome. And thank you again. I can't. Like I told you earlier. Oh my gosh, Sheena, I said I can't stop thanking you guys because this is just an amazing teamwork we done together, and we put a lot of time and just put it together to perfect it and to show people, the inspiration, even through our own stories that we're here, we're survivors, and down the line, no matter what we went through, we're here, and we're gonna. So we would be like the voices for those who, for the moment, until they are ready to be, be encouraged through our stories for that point.
That is so true.
Definitely, yes, definitely. Okay, so before we get into any more juicy stuff, okay. Yes, we got a lot of people hitting us up right now. Okay, we got Benny saying, "Hey y'all," he's from the South, by the way. I know he's from Florida, but he's from South. He said, "Hey y'all." We got Jason. He not the other Jason. The other Jason. He said, "It's on, baby." Okay. I'm just reading what it says here. Okay, we got the team. Yes, amazing project. Yes, thank you. Awesome. Let's see who else we have here real quickly. We got somebody saying from BMT, Business Mind Talk, passing through to check your ladies out. Awesome. Latifa saying congratulations. Oh, no problem. Congratulations. I'm sorry, we getting up already. I'm like, Jesus. That's what I'm talking about, ladies. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, I want each and one of you guys, from your point of view, okay, from the true beginnings of the project itself. I know me and Sheena spoke a little bit about it earlier today. But all right, Sheena will start. I'll say my part, and then I want you just.
Yeah, y'all like to set me up and have me go first, right? All right.
Listen, man, I'm trying to work this system here,
What am I answering?
Okay, all right. I know the way beginnings, how we first kind of like make the concept and talk about it, but let the world know how that I can part to be formed. What is it?
Oh Lord, listen. Hitting the coast, you sit here and you think about like what can how you reconstruct your brand. Because before, you were able to go speak in person, so now that person can't come nothing. So how could you make people aware of domestic violence and also get it out to the world? So, of course, I called Veronica, sitting in the house. And, I'm like, yo, I see you did your film. I think we should do a domestic violence awareness film. And she was like, yo, that's dope. So then it went from us just having conversation, adding Jason in it, and here we came with Jessica. So, you know, we added Jessica to it was the whole loop in. And then from there, we started putting up messages about people coming to tell their story and, you know, inviting people to be able to release what they've been holding on for a long time. And we wanted to give a quiet and safe space for people to understand that it's okay that you're not doing it alone and be able to get these things off your chest and understand that we all been through something and we all are survivors and we're not going to stay stuck. We're going to survive through it and continue to live and thrive through it and then become a better version of ourselves. So that's where we are now for the beautiful project.
Awesome.
Amen.
Shit, hell yeah. Sorry. Definitely. Okay, so I want Jess on your end. When Sheena mentioned this project to you, like, what was in your mindset? What was your ideas? Like, what it'll be true at the beginning. So that's
So me and Sheena do the rundown together, and I think we were actually talking prior to our show, and she was telling me, we talk about everything that we got going on. So she was like, yeah, you know, I got this amazing project going on. It's, you know, a domestic film, docu-film. I'm like, oh, well, what is that about? You know what I'm saying? So she started telling me basically how you guys were going to be putting it together, getting people's stories, you know, their survival stories and everything. I said, wow, that's amazing. So I kind of was like, do you think I could be in it? Well, I said, because with my story, as the people who watch it will see for themselves, mine has a twist to it. You know what I mean? So I wanted to offer a different side of domestic violence that a lot of people don't see or really know about, but it does happen all the time. So she said she loved that idea because, you know, it is true on it. And she invited me to be on, and then you guys came up to start shooting, and we had that at my location, and it was just amazing. So like mind blowing, like, you know, how beautiful it turned out.
Oh, so you make this no crying. We done too much of that already.
Yes, we done a lot of crying that day.
Yes, we did.
Yes, it was. I think that from seeing it also in this perspective, guys, I think we all could like learn from that moment on, from that experience from that day. Is like we realized how many people had holding so many years of that situation, you know, where being a victim and holding it in, not trusting anybody, and you know, in that situation.
Yeah.
To see it, and we've seen how you guys saw it, how some of the people, when they finished their confession or what they call it, and they said it, and you guys were there. Like I felt like so much off my chest now, and they were crying.
There was so much feeling going on from them talking about it because they didn't tell their stories to a lot of people. You know what I mean? So for them to release that was like releasing that 1,000 pounds they've been carrying on for years and years and years, you know? So it was truly a blessing to experience that firsthand. So thank you, ladies.
Oh, you're welcome, girl. Stop it. You're welcome. Now, you know how we do. I want those who are watching now. Again, guys, you guys have any questions for any of us? Comments of the film. If you watched it, the link is on the comments, guys. Please check it out. It's amazing.
And share, please share.
Yes.
Everywhere you can imagine, share it.
Yes, just share a million times, please.
Yes, definitely. Yes. No, so my thing to you guys is I'll add on as well too, but my thing to you guys particularly is from now, like, you know, from the process after it's already completed. Now, my question to you, I have to ask, how did you guys feel when you finally saw the final product?
Oh my gosh, I started like tearing up. Like, I didn't know really what to expect, but when I saw the final outcome, I was just like, my heart just dropped. Like, oh my gosh, I was really to be able to be. You're making me emotional, so cut it out. It's such an honor to do this because it's so beautiful. So many people need to see that. You know what I mean? And It was just it's a beautiful project with beautiful inspiration and healing and support and education, and it needs to be seen everywhere, honestly. And it was just it definitely sat in my heart, and it was just like I needed tear, like like am I gonna tears now? You know what I mean? Like
No, it's understandable. Trust me, I definitely. And Sheena, how did you? I just let the world know.
This was as a producer, as the person that created the vision and was and helped to get the whole concept. You know how you go from, you know, like a little kid, you dreaming of something like, oh my God, this is what I want to do in the future one day. And to actually see everything put together right in front of your face, and then to see the whole capture of the whole movie, I was like, wow. I just was overwhelmed with happiness, joy, along with excitement, because I'm excited right now.
yeah.
I'm excited right now because
You could
during
do it.
COVID, we got this together. We
Thank
filmed
you.
this. We got
Amen.
everybody, and we put it out. Listen, bro,
And we did it, like you said, independently. No companies, none of
no,
that.
independently, like
That's
grassroots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We were
oh yeah.
not sponsored, but we'll take the sponsorship now. We ain't gonna nag it. But
Oh,
as long as we don't gotta give up our rights.
no, not a problem, ladies. I'll just add real quickly on my end. I feel like also like you said, Sheena, and of course you, Jess. I just feel like seeing the baby steps and eventually seeing you grow and to the way that it came out. I feel like I cried so many times, ladies. You don't know it's. I think my mucus is too much. It's dried up. Like
You
seriously.
was crying that day when we did it, so I already know.
I know.
Oh, Jess, you
Exactly.
Woo,
no,
emotions everywhere.
oh God, definitely. And I feel like no, definitely. I feel like from I was just talking about something yesterday too. I feel like we're learning from all this is it's gonna be a bigger platform for all of us to help more. Like you mentioned, all of us to help more people. And we mentioned this as well. Just I'll get you involved in it. The fact that me, Sheena was talking about it, where we want to push this all the way to Washington D.C. Like get the law, get the politics involved, and enforce stronger laws for the abusers. Yeah, because this is definitely something we need. That we don't want our sisters or brothers to be, dead. Be a statistic.
Mhm.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about that? What's your opinion on that?
I'm
Listen,
all
definitely
the way on board. Let's take this
on board.
down to Washington, D.C., baby. Let's make some law changes because clearly that is what's happening. The police don't wait they wait until it's too late. Like you gotta be
Yep.
dead. You know what I'm saying? Until
Yep.
they be like, oh, we should have listened to her or him, or we should have gave them their the what's it called when they gotta stay away. You know what I'm saying? Order. You know what I'm saying? We should have gave them that. We could have because not only does it happen to the the women or the men, but sometimes the children are getting killed behind this. You know what I mean?
God,
And it's like, come on, like it's bad enough that it's their parents, but now the babies, like, or their babies witnessed it, and then you know what I'm saying, are traumatized, and it's like they definitely need to change the laws, like immediately.
Because even with a restraining order, like it's like a piece of paper. Because most of them, even with a restraining order, they still don't stay away. So it's like, all right, something else has to happen besides just a restraining order. Something else has to happen besides you wait until I have to have bruises on my face or I'm half dead to acknowledge that there's something really going on.
Yep, because you said it best, and you guys, ladies, thank you so much for being in Blessings Magazine. Okay, spotlight on domestic violence stories of survival. Okay, Sheena, you said it best. You said it was the way you paraphrased it. I can't remember exactly how you said it, but you were like, no bruise, no case. You said something.
I think it was something about I think I might have said no bruise on the face, and then it's no case. Might have been
something like that. And it was like, wow, and that's so true. Like, besides the physical abuse, there's the mental abuse, there's the emotional abuse, which is what I suffered. You know what I'm saying? And mental, I guess you can say. But All that is scars as well. Just because you can't see it on the outside, it runs and cuts very deep on the
Yeah,
inside. You
it
know what I
does.
mean? And it takes a lot more time to heal from that than it does if you are able to get a chance to heal from your physical scars.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, some people don't
So,
survive.
yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Now let's see. You guys gave me all these questions in my head, but I'm trying to put everything together. Now my question to you ladies, both you ladies, is as being, I don't know, it's up to your comfortability about it. If you guys wanted to talk about it just a little bit, just tell them a little bit of your background as a domestic violence survivor, so they could know. Because when they watch the film, they're gonna be like, okay, now you know more or less of the concept. If you guys up to your consent, to your comfortability on that.
So you want us to say what we explained on the docu-film?
Yeah, just briefly, just so people come on when they see it, they'll
Okay,
back.
you want me to go first, Sheena, or you want to go first, babe?
Nope, you can go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
I was throwing you first on top. You got
I'm gonna make it pop, all right.
it now.
Ooh, nice. We got the bubbly one.
Well,
Where's the popcorn at? Okay.
Hey, well, we always have some bubbly because this is a celebration. This
It
is
is.
a celebration.
Amen. Look, I got Diet Pepsi for you. That's it.
I got an
The whole thing I'm popping tonight.
Arizona.
I got a whole event tomorrow.
awesome, ladies. Awesome.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
basically, my story, real quick, or they like to say the microwave version of it, is that I was a victim turned abuser. So, after years of suffering from mental and emotional abuse at the hands, well, he didn't physically hit me, but like we were just talking about, that cuts deeper. For years of his cheating on me and lying on me and all this other stuff, I let it fester and then turned it into abuse towards him, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So, and it was obviously not right at that time, which I didn't realize it, because at that time I just wanted him to hurt so bad, like the way I hurt. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that was where my mindset is. It's like, you are killing me inside, but I want to, like, literally, well, thank God I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I want to hurt you on the outside. You know what I'm saying? And on the inside, if I can do that too. So I was mentally, verbally, physically, emotionally, all that abusive towards him. And fast forward real quick, it wasn't until years down the line where I was writing a book, which I was going to publish, but I decided not to, because that book, in turn, um, led me to revisit that whole trauma in my life and realize that I not only was a victim, but I was the abuser. You understand what I'm saying? And I had to realize, like, two wrongs don't make it right. And as much as I was hurt, it still doesn't give me the right to put that anger and frustration back on anybody else, whether it's him or anybody else. So I handled it totally wrong. But I was able to learn from that. I was able to heal from that. And then I was able to ask for forgiveness from it. You know what I mean? And he was able to move forward after that.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna applaud my man. Listen, it takes a lot to say this because it's a lot. So I'm applaud to my domestic violence sister. That's
Thank
right.
you, baby.
You're welcome. Sheila, you're next, baby. You're next.
All right. Y'all probably heard my story a million times already, but for those that haven't, my first incident started with me being pregnant, and I was thrown against the cabinet at 7 months pregnant, and it was definitely mind blowing because you 7 months pregnant and you never expected to actually get thrown against the cabinet and getting strangled at the same time. And my concern wasn't even my life; it was my kid, that was in my stomach. So from there, I kind of, I took the steps of putting the abuser out, but then, the hormones and you feel in love and all the et ceteras, and I feel so I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, I listened to when I took him back. But Lord and behold, it occurred again. By that happened in August, it happened again in May, and I was actually holding my daughter. She was about 4 months old, And my concern was definitely with her again because I didn't want her to fall on the floor because he was strangling me once again. And I was holding my daughter in my hands, so I'm fighting with one and holding my daughter with the other, trying to make sure that she don't fall or anything doesn't happen to her. And I ended that relationship. But unfortunately, about 3 years later, I was back into another relationship, and 3 years in, I'm back into another relationship. But what's strangely with this one, they were actually dealing with schizophrenia and paranoia. So in the midst of that, they were one way one minute, and then they were another way another minute, and you could actually see the change. And I got strangled. I got strangled in my sleep. I got left in the house. I got pulled up, dragged upstairs. I got threatened to get my throat slit. So just a lot was going on with that situation. And after I tried to get out, I got stuck for like a good 6 months to a year. And with that, it was like I had to relocate my placement of schooling, switch out cars, switch out numbers, just really totally change my whole life off my kids. And the first thing they cried about was I didn't want to leave my home. And we were there 6 years. So to have to uproot them for their norm and switch it all up for them, it was just uncomfortable. And I wasn't happy about that. So I had to sit back and think about what part did I play in that to allow that in my piece. And then that's when I decided to correctly go to therapy, come to therapy, and also work on myself. And I did it myself for a while. And then I also took steps of standing in front of the mirror and apologizing to myself because I had to forgive myself for myself, not for them. Regardless on if they're sorry or not, I had to forgive myself to move on and to be a better version of myself and continue to heal and prosper and do the great things that I'm doing now. So I took the steps of not just being a survivor, but becoming a living person that went through a transformation to a better version of who I am now.
Yeah. Amen.
Now, I'll make sure, but mine is too long. I'm going to make it short, sweet. Before I continue, you guys are amazing. Look, we got a lot of comments. I'm going to say my piece and then we're going to go to the comments and stuff. But I just want to commend you ladies again for speaking out. It's a lot of hard work. It's hard because there's a lot of things that we're kind of like kept in. But I'm just happy for you guys being a part of what we're doing. And thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so my story is basically I have two abusers in my past. One was somebody I had a child with. That was for 5 years. With that relationship, like I said, they show you one side, everything, and then down the line you start seeing red flags, and you kind of say, that's love is blind. They'll change, and they can't. They have to change themselves. So definitely, so down the line, it started with first verbal attacks, really disrespectful, and I just said, I shook it off. Then down the line, it started with then like the play hitting eventually it got to the point where it just started throwing things at me, like hard objects. I had really bad bruises on my arm, my legs, and it got to a point where one time, I think I mentioned to you ladies, where he had tagged me to the point where he kept punching my head, and I thought I was dead on the floor. And if it wasn't because my son was crying with him saying, Mom, I would not be here right now 22 ladies because for some reason, God had told me you have to keep going on. You have to see your child. I want to get emotional for your children, family, and it's something that is it's something that's deep, and even to this day, 22 ladies, we'll talk about that and about the triggers of PTSD and all that. We'll talk about PTSD, forgive me, and everything. But in a minute, I just want to say, going through that, and then I had another abuser. It was for 8 years. It was everything back all over again. And then when I left that relationship, I felt like it was me the whole time. It was me that triggered them. It wasn't me that provoked them. And it was to this day, I still always had that in the back of my head. But I realized I'm here, and I'm just going to be an example of just two ladies to show the world that we have to defend ourselves. First, and if somebody's gonna love you, they're gonna love you too. Okay,
Exactly, and love does not hurt.
Definitely.
Yes, love do not hurt.
Love does not hurt. That is not love. If you are suffering that is control. That is evil. That is schizophrenic and paranoid and jealousy, and that is not love.
Very, you know, childhood trauma that they're trying to put on you and all the
Yep.
etc.
Yep, that is so true.
Definitely. Let's get a happy moment. Let's get the comments. A lot of people coming in, and then we got more. So we got more discussion. Guys, again, share, comment, questions for the
Share.
Yeah, we're here for it.
Girl, the amazing docu-film, guys. Tune in and check it out. It's called Through Their Eyes, The Mask Behind the Mask. Let's check out the amazing. Let's start from Latifa. Okay, the amazing comments we got here. Latifa says, "You ladies are so courageous by telling your stories and also providing strength to others. Thank you." Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, this is amazing, ladies. We got okay. Again, she said, "Great job." I will have to watch the replay. Little ones tugging at my legs for their cold bath. I know.
Aw, we know that struggle. We know that. My kids are grown and they still follow me to the bathroom. I'm like, really?
You're like, you know,
Can I get a moment to sit?
No reason. No.
They don't. 16 and 24. And then my other kid, well, my other babies don't come in, but my two, they come in. I'm like, this is what we're doing.
I understand.
The struggle is real.
It's all good, guys. All good. We got Brooklyn Cakes. He says, icing on the cake pop-up show fashion 21st. Orlando to Allington, PA, looking for sponsorship. Also speaks breast cancer awareness event. Wow, we got something here, guys.
Okay.
Congratulations. Hey, this is what I'm talking about. We got somebody else. I know who this is. He states, his name is Real Lyrics. I'm sorry I went through that. I'm happy you're still holding on strong.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is amazing, ladies. We might do a little something down the line after this. I don't know. I'm making happy doing this. So next thing I want to talk to you ladies about is, okay, as you all know, being a domestic violence survivor, we all get our triggers, we get our pieces. Those who don't know what that is, and that world, let them know what that is and how people
you were breaking up, so I didn't really get to hear much.
Okay, can you hear me? You guys know?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. All right, no problem. So, ladies, let the people who don't know what triggers are or the PTSD, let people know about a little more about that.
Gotcha.
All right.
Go ahead,
triggers for me. Gosh, that's a good question. Definitely lying is number one, because once I feel like you are lying to me, like I can't trust anything you say. So then it's gonna put me in a bad place, put it that way, because that's when my mind starts overthinking. You know, I definitely worked hard on it. Obviously, got married and all that. So you got to put a lot of work in yourself. You know what I'm saying? But lying is number one trigger for me. Being secretive, another one. Like, you may not be lying because you're not saying anything at all, but you're being secretive about it. What else? Any form of control. Like, in a previous relationship, the guy I was dating, he did not like me wearing makeup and lipstick and or dressing a specific way. And I'm too strong for a dude to tell me anything like that. So that's why obviously we didn't last long. But I was like, you met me this way. This is who I am. Well, at that time, now I don't really wear that much makeup because I don't have time to put it on. But anyway. When I do it, I'm like, you met me showing my cleavage. You met me wearing makeup. You met me going out and hanging out. You met me having drinks. This is who I am. If you can accept me for who I am, then you need to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, I'm not going to change my ways, especially if they're not bad ways. You know what I mean? Like, if they were bad, like, if I was drinking too much, okay, yeah, I need to tone that down and bring it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm clubbing too much, if I'm not going to work, or those things, yeah. But little things as far as what I wear or my friends that I'm with or the things, the good things I'm doing, like you're not going to change that. So definitely I would say anything controlling and jealousy wise. If you get in my personal space, right? I have that space here for a reason. Exactly. When you cross that, I immediately get defensive. Okay, like immediately, because when I feel you are here and your demeanor, you know what I'm saying, is not loving, it's aggressive in any kind of way, I'm going to attack. You know what I'm saying? And I've been known to kind of like black out when I feel like my back is against the wall. My defense survivor mode kicks in. You know what I'm saying? I'm grabbing anything I can and I'm swinging with anything I can. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll ask questions later. But if I feel like you're here and you're too close with that, like you're gonna do something to me, I don't give myself a second to think about it. It just instantly triggers me into attack mode. You know what I mean? So definitely respect my personal space. You know what I'm saying? If not, you're gonna be in trouble.
All right, let's get to this.
If you're coming at me that way, if you're coming at me,
Right, look, all hands up, not to go down.
If you want to talk and give me some love, I love the hug. You know what I'm saying? I'll accept all of that love. But if you're coming at me some kind of other way, you got about 2.5 seconds to back up, or it's gonna be a problem.
No, get out the way. Get out.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. But just real quick before we get to Sheena, what is let also and your sense, like, because we're all going through it as of people who, after going through a domestic violence relationship, and they and that's the next thing we'll talk about, the healing process in a minute. But my question to you, both of you ladies, same question, is about PTSD. PTSD. Figure me out how to say it right.
Postpartum.
There we go. Yeah,
Post-traumatic
traumatic stress.
There we go. I just, you guys said it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want you both on your end. How do you guys feel about that? And in that sense, for those who don't know what that is.
Well, I'll let Sheena answer that one since I answered the last one.
All right. Definitely speak on post PTSD, post trauma stress disorder, because after being stalked for a while, everything seems to trigger it. Like when somebody was just seem like they're following you, it makes you paranoid. From the fact of somebody might touch you the same way that it happened, it makes you feel jumpy. If somebody came up on you and you're not expecting their presence behind you, you're jumpy. You feel anxiety. Like I used to get anxiety from the fact of whatever my attacker had on when I got attacked. If I saw somebody with the same type of outfit on from far distance or even close, I started getting anxious and started getting like almost about to have a panic attack because I'm remembering the trauma. So those triggers do help. The yelling, the arguments, screaming in your face, or calling somebody out the name, or just your tone. The tone can do a lot too. Because if you went through a lot of arguments and trauma through your PTSD when you were going through your DV, the tone of someone's voice can trigger what you used to go through and make you then go back to the traumas that you were already trying to heal from. So a lot of your PTSD can also, I used to get, I still every now and then, it's not as bad, but the nightmares will happen. Like, say if I actually watch something on TV that's like domestic violence, it can trigger people. The more you see something that happened to you, it triggers what your past was and then revert you back to where you've been to. That actually can put you back into the healing stage that you're trying to heal from, put you way back into your process of development, and then make you be on attack mode and be defensive and be ready to attack when anything happens. Because if somebody delivered a message at the wrong way and you're dealing with that post-trauma going on, you're gonna be defensive, and you're gonna be in fight or flight mode. Either you're gonna fight or you're gonna flight. So all that causes different trauma. Even just certain words can trigger things. You know, just control it. Just a simple little thing of somebody reminding you what you've been through could then transfer you all the way back to where you've been. Like
Exactly.
if somebody told me today, tomorrow that they might slip my throat, that could take me back to my phone. You know what I mean? Or if somebody might call me out my name, that can take me back to my trauma. If I get into an argument and you're sitting here trying to, and I feel like I have to defend myself if I was defending myself before, that takes me back to my trauma. It makes me feel that I'm back in the same type of incidents and same type of setting and same type of life that I was losing. So being the post trauma can be a real difficult thing to heal from. Sometimes you do have to go to therapy for it because it's not something that heals overnight. It's not something that just automatically goes away. Like this time, I've had my attacker try to come through my window. So now I check up my windows to make sure they're locked. When I'm in a car, I feel that my doors have to be locked because that feels safe for me. You know, walking into a crowded place, I'm sometimes paranoid because I don't know if somebody's following me. So it makes you and puts you in so many different of a defense mode. So whereas you got to really work on living a normal life again. And I really had to work on living a normal life again. I didn't want to go nowhere by myself. I was too afraid to go by myself. Because like if you got somebody constantly popping up where you are and you're not knowing what their oppressors are, what they're trying to do to you, you're always going to be in defense mode because you feel that your life is always in danger. So if you feel that your life is always in danger, you're going to always feel like you have to be in mode to protect yourself because you never know what's coming.
So true.
Trust issues, the insecurities will pop up. You won't. It's like it will take you a lot to get back in a relationship because you feel violated from every angle. Anything somebody said, you will feel that it's just how do you know it's real? Everybody else said it was real, and they basically traumatized you. So how do you know you're not going to be traumatizing too? So you're always going to be on that mode. So you're going to have to work on self a lot, a lot. Like, and a lot of things are more proven in action than proven in words. And sometimes the action still ain't enough. You got to continue to. So when you're dealing with somebody with PTSD, a lot of trauma, DV, it's a lot. And you got to have a whole lot of patience because the slightest little thing can trigger us, point blank, period. It can be a simple argument. And if I feel that you coming at me a certain way, it's going to trigger. Like, okay, if you got to defend yourself as far as that you're not cheating on someone and you have to do that the whole time in your other relationships, you're going to feel that when is this ever going to be over? Are all my relationships going to be like that? And so you're going to feel like, why am I even in one? Why am I still going back to this? You ain't going to want to be with nobody.
Oh God,
So
yes.
it's like, when I say it's a process, it is.
Honey, that's why I was single for a whole 9 years before I got with my husband.
Yeah.
Because I could not trust anybody. And I would just, date people, but I was not in a serious relationship until before him. And that was 4.5 years ago. I was single for 9 years because of that, of the lying and secretive. Every little thing will bring me back to when my ex did that to me. And then, you shouldn't bring the stuff your baggage from your past relationship, but I kept seeing that I was doing that. So I'm like, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not completely healed from what he put me through. You know what I mean? And then thank God I was able to heal from that. So
Amen.
Amen.
What's going on? I love it, ladies. I love it. My thing I'm gonna add to that as well with the triggers and that and I got it wrong. PTSD.
There you go, babe. There you go.
That's the word I'm here. I don't have a suggestion. No, but I was gonna say was for me particularly the triggers is mostly like watching I love watching Lifetime movie, ladies. You know how we do. We sit down, we watch.
Oh my gosh, it gets so emotional.
Yes, I'm telling you, especially with those issues. I like listen, and I'm over here like, oh please don't hit a play. And I'm over here and I feel like I'm on the corner like, girl, you better leave here. Oh shit, oh shit.
I get so emotional.
He gonna hit you, and he gonna do it again.
So emotional, and then I would get mad, and I would want to hurt somebody that whoever I was with. Like, get away from me! And they were like, "What's wrong with you, babe? You were just fine." They're like, you shouldn't be watching that stuff because then you're gonna think I'm doing that stuff. Okay.
Yo,
Maybe I
but
should watch that stuff.
no, it's all good. But I watch and it kind of reminds me of those moments, and it kind of like like
Mhm.
they're crying on the low key, like.
Yeah.
But that's one, and then I get night sweats. Night sweats. I know I'm getting premenopausal, but I don't think that's part of that as well. So maybe it's just because like sometimes you feel like you get those. Yeah, it's
The
just part of.
unconscious mind is moving while you.
So yeah, it's just, yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. This is crazy, guys. Wow. Oh my god, I'm just loving this. It's like I want to get the Oprah moment here. You know what I mean? Kumbaya. Again, guys, before we continue on, again, you're watching the amazing one and only Docu-Film cast. We got Jess. I call it Jess Campbell. Campbell, right? Campbell.
She still can't get it right. Campbell, baby. Campbell.
Oh,
Campbell. Campbell with the word.
Campbell.
Campbell.
Campbell soup, baby. Campbell soup.
Listen, I'm working. All right, Jess.
You'll get it, honey. It's okay.
See, I'm getting it. Okay, we got Sheena Gordine. I know I messed it up too. Don't worry about it. I'm still trying on my end here, but yes,
It's all right.
yes, baby. Yes.
No, that's not your last name either. So we all
Listen,
yeah.
shit. That's
Good.
I
I think Dusty, and then Sheena will be Sheena G, and we got Vero G. in
there
there.
we go.
So,
yeah, too funny. I love
keep
it. I love
it
it.
simple, baby. Keep it simple.
Exactly. No, I appreciate it, guys. But again, you're watching Through Their Eyes, the Mask Behind the Mask Q&A, guys. Guys, if you have questions, comments, feel free to access now. The document is out now, guys. Check it out on Roku, YouTube, and Amazon Fire TV, and all that sort. So definitely check that out. So the next thing we're gonna talk about, guys, you just mentioned, I think, I think it was China or Jess, but the healing process. Now, that's something that's we all know, we all can relate to. It being it could be like forever for the rest of your life, the healing process. But let everybody know on both of your ends, how did you manage to heal to that situation?
So, with mine, like I said, my healing didn't begin because for so long I didn't think I needed healing. You know what I mean? I thought, all right, it happened, boom, it's done, it's over with. We no longer together. Take our, whatever. It wasn't until years later I started writing that book. Okay. And the book was based on the situation with me and him, you know what I mean? And everything that we went through, and I was actually going to make it like a trilogy, but it was going to be the betrayal and then the consequences and then the revenge. Actually, it was going to be 4 books and then the truce, you know what I mean? So as I'm writing the betrayed book, rehashing everything because now it's like I got to get it from my head and put it to this paper. You understand what I'm saying? And I literally was writing. I'm so old school. I was writing pen and paper first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm writing it all down, and I'm like, oh, did that really happen that way? You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, that's horrible. Like I was not a good person, And I'm like, I didn't think about it at first, like, okay, well, Josh, you wasn't a good person because of everything that you went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not your fault that you acted that way. Like, all your fault that you acted that way. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? So after I had to swallow that big pill is where the healing began. And I was able to really digest everything that happened. The good, the bad, the ugly, the truth. You know what I'm saying? I had to, like Tina says, take that mask off and take a good look at who I was at that time. Not like I was like that all the time with everybody. It was just that time with that person. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to really just face it and be like, okay, well, this is what it really was. You know what I'm saying? And what are you going to do with it? Okay, so I had to make amends with him. I turned to him and I said, I am so sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry that I abused you mentally, physically, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And he was totally forgiving right away. He was like, I know what I put you through with the mental and emotional abuse that caused you to react that way. You understand what I'm saying? He was like, because I know who you are as a woman, that you wouldn't do that to anybody else for no reason. The only time you mess with somebody is if they mess with your family or they mess with your money. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? Because the money is what, provides for my family. You know what I'm saying? He said, so, but usually if they mess with me, it's like I just brush that off. Like, I ain't thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? But in that case with him, it turned me into that ugly person. You know what I'm saying? So he immediately forgave me. And being that it happened easily, I was able to move on, you know what I'm saying, from that. And our relationship, even prior to me asking for forgiveness, it was already on good standing terms. You know what I'm saying? Not the best, you know what I'm saying, because we do share a child together, but it was good because we've had a long relationship since I was 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? So he knows how I am, and he knew me at that time when I was with him. That that wasn't the best me because of the traumatic experiences that he put me through. So I once that healing took place, it's like, okay, now I know what happened, and I just have to make sure I do not repeat it again. I can't let somebody else come into my life and make me be somebody who I'm not. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, Definitely do not entertain any of that emotional, mental abuse. You know what I'm saying? And do not let it fester inside of me where I don't speak on it, and then it just turns really ugly, which
Mhm.
makes it ugly when I react a certain way. So that that process, still took a long time because sometimes you're quick to react because of those post traumatic, stress um triggers. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
can I say 10 years down the line, God forbid, let's knock on wood, that if something was to trigger me again, that I might not slip up? It's a possibility. We're human, you know.
Mhm.
But I just hope and pray that I take a moment to pause, think about what's really going on before I react this time. So
Mhm.
Okay.
that was my pretty much healing place. But yeah, that was a very, very beautiful transformation. You know what I'm saying? Because I needed to heal from myself too. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was like, I don't ever want to be that person again that I was when I was with him ever. So
Wow. I gotta go again. That took a lot. Okay, listen.
thank
It's
you,
not. This is
babe.
not. You welcome, my love. Okay. Okay. All right, Sheila, you're next.
Well, healing. Like I said, my first step actually with my healing besides, was definitely going to therapy. And it was me figuring out why. Like I said, the part I played, why that I was allowing these same type of relationships and people in my life, or why was I settling for the things I was settling for? So I had to, go back to the root of all of what conspired, back in the days of who I became before I was in these relationships and why I settled for the reasons of the things I settled for. So I went through that process of therapy and then I took the next step of forgiveness. I didn't forgive them for them. I forgave them for myself. And I took that process of forgiving myself because I had to not keep making myself blame for a lot of things because I was blaming myself for what my kids went through and I was blaming myself that I was sitting in these things and all of it wasn't my fault, but then I played a part in it too. So I just had to apologize for just the whole round of everything of this what I allowed in my life for all those times that I did. Then from there, my writing, that was my healing process as well. Like I wrote to give me satisfaction to release things, because I didn't talk to everybody. So every listening ear ain't a listening ear. So
Hmm.
I was not one of those ones that was like, all right, I want to, have everybody in my business. So I wrote better than everything. And then that's where my other healing comes from, being me and the motivational speaker that I am. So me telling my story and talking to people and giving them the signs and, giving them the insights of things that can happen, will happen, and if you're in it, how to get out of it. And, the advocacy that I do now. And then also when I was in the play and I revealed my whole life in front of 80 people that I didn't know, it was like a weight off my shoulders to be able to just get that out. Then when I did my book release and I finally told my parents and my family, it was just another weight. So just to get all that the healing all in the same dynamics, because the fact of the matter is I didn't feel like I had to hide anything anymore. I didn't have to be secret. I didn't feel like I was oh well, if they find that out and I didn't tell them what's gonna happen, So it was just a great thing, and I learned to date myself. I learned myself, and I learned how to self-love on myself. I learned my self-worth. I knew what I was worth, and I learned boundaries of what I'm gonna allow, what I'm not gonna allow, what I'm gonna allow into my peace. I protect my peace with all manners. I can care less who it may be, family, friend, boyfriend, whoever. I protect my peace with all manners, because the thing about it is the peace is what you have, the joy is what you have, your happiness is all you. So I take the courses and think about what I'm going to allow into my sacred place of my peace, my inner circle, and sometimes you have to cut that negative people, person, place, or thing away in order to be at your peace and not be, in that center of that negativity and let it manifest inside you. Like when it came to like me and my dreams and, still dealing with my triggers, I had to learn how to find balance of yoga and, meditations and, certain things that will calm me in the moment when I feel anxiety. I have to get to my toolbox. You got to create a toolbox that are going to help you with different things that you may still deal with other trauma. You gotta have that toolbox when you feel that you're gonna get upset and stressed. Like, what can I do to relieve that without actually extra exerting myself, because I allowed somebody to take me out of my comfort zone and control my character. So, I learned that everything that somebody do, you don't have to react to. When I teach my kids that, because every reaction is another reaction. And if I don't react to you, I'm not allowing you to get in my space, and I'm not allowing you to be around me. I'm not allowing that negativity to come within the positivity that I'm trying to have around. So, my goal process of healing is a lot of times is just learning my tools, learning my triggers, and learning how to find a balance and being grounded and finding things I can use to help me in the moment when I'm going through something. Because it can be moments I might wake up and feel depressed. And it's like, it takes you back to the mindset of the thing you have to. This is when I get up and in my toolbox, I have a quote that I tell myself. I have a song that I use to motivate myself. I have things of my own poetry that I remember. Like I remember when I wrote Power. And it's like with Power, that was me getting my power back. And I took those words and I put it in my head and like, you know what? You got this. Keep going. It might be hard today, but you got this. And the more you keep telling yourself you got this, you will have it. And you will be able to continue the journey. So it's like learning your triggers and learning how to deal with them. Because we're human, so we're all gonna have a day that you're gonna have something that might trigger you, something that might remind you of something, or something that might come out that might take you back to where you at. But it's like we control our actions. So we control on how that situation can go. And you can learn to remove yourself, you can learn to remove people, and you can learn to not even entertain it. So all of the above. I got my toolbox, my travel with it.
I know that's right, baby. Yes, honey.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, go on in there. Okay, I love it, I love it. Definitely, ladies, and I could just add to that. I feel like meditation is definitely key, because at times we need our own space and get our mind right. I think another thing which you did touch base on was just having time for yourself and sometimes appreciating yourself for you. You don't have to. I feel like as being a woman, no matter what your situation is, when you love yourself and you take the time to love you, then it's gonna, like you said, it's gonna attract the person that's gonna add on to your value and your assets, and that sort. So definitely.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. We got a comment here. Actually, it's a comment. He says, Victor, he says, "What's up, sis? Love you." Okay, what's up? Yes, we getting love everywhere tonight. I'm just loving the love, guys. This is a phenomenal. I don't know what to say. It's just amazing. But I wanted to ask you, ladies, as well. What we're talking about is domestic violence. We know it's domestic violence awareness month as well. What are your goals as of in the future besides what we're talking about with the projects and stuff? Okay, I'm sorry. It's like a lot of crazy bad stuff in the background. But what?
I know my dogs are over here. I'm like, what are they doing? They're right in the corner. I'm like, that's right. If you guys see me, I had to go check on them because she was getting sick. I'm like, what are they doing over there? My baby.
Like, they're too quiet. I got you.
I'm just happy they're quiet. Thank God.
No, your name's okay. My question to you is, what are your future goals with this amazing that we embrace with the film, leading out the film? And I know you guys real quickly, Sheena, you have the next book coming out based on the first one, The Mask Behind the Mask. And I'm going to talk about Jess. Jess, you got blessings. I'm going to talk about that in my story. Okay, Sheena and Jess. Okay.
Okay, so your question is what? Now, what is the question?
Okay, I'm like thousand things. All right, my question to you ladies is, what are your future goals through domestic violence and awareness and everything else what you guys are doing for that?
Oh, well, the platform, Jesus Christ. Book 2 is definitely coming out next month. I'm not sharing the title until next week, Tuesday, so be prepared and be ready because it's launching, it's dropping. Be ready. Listen, it's gonna be like a smack in the face. Y'all been waiting, what, a year now? My goal is always to be a big advocate for domestic violence. That's always going to be number one, because there's a lot that goes on. The statistics are not nice and they go up now that COVID's out. So I'm always going to be an advocate for this. I'm always going to make my platform between my books and my platform coordinate because in the same token, if I can't spread the information and educate, then how am I doing what I'm supposed to do being I went through it, and I have kids. So I don't want them to feel that, they can continue, things, and I don't want them to go down the same path I went. So I try to make another lane for them. Future projects, I'm always on a platform creating something. So who knows where the next project may be.
Worldwide, baby, worldwide.
Put
it out there.
International, worldwide, hitting all states, educating, inspiring, motivating. I do my words from the heart on Feel Good Talk every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Please go like the page. I give you some words from the heart. 9 a.m. We drop the video every day. That I have the author channel where I also help educate. We give stories and we allow people to tell their stories and how they create their book on the author network. So I work with that as well. I got a book tour coming at the end of this month, Strengthen Me tour I'm hosting. So I have that going on, and I have several different interviews, podcasts, and things going on. But my future for me with domestic violence and just my life in general is to always be a great advocate. If I could change laws in any way particular, I'm on that because actually just talked to I'm actually writing my story for the New York State Governor Office of Prevention of Domestic Violence. And I also got asked, I told them I wanted to be on to where they do a sit-in because I want to be a change. I want to help change some laws. I want to help change some things. I want to help change some ways of what happens when we come to you and tell you that there's something going on. Just because you don't see a bruise doesn't mean that nothing is going on. Just because they might look presentable and have neat stuff and they look like they're not doing nothing, don't mean that they're not violating people. So it has to be a law that has to change for people to be safe and secure in what they're going on and feel okay. Like, oh, I can go safely tell somebody to help me. Because a lot of times people don't listen, they don't feel like nothing's going to happen. They feel like if they feel like nothing's going to change, then the fact of the matter is they're going to be like, why go? So I want to be that change to be able to have people comfortable enough to go and tell somebody and they don't feel like they have to not go because financially or uncomfortability or feeling that nothing's going to happen because they don't have a bruise on them. So, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be that change for all of that. next steps definitely, of course, being a number one seller book author. You know what I mean? Of course, had it on the goal list and internationally speaker wise helping. And like I go back and I advocate, and go back to the survival circles at the shelters. And I can't do it right now because of COVID. But I would love to have a platform where I can have people, because I have that life coaching certificate. So I'm always here and willing to help somebody common take the step to take their life back. So my goal is to be able to help people all around the world to be able to take their life back. How they say, we always want to be a help and be hopeful for people. So my goal is always to be there to help people to do the different things that they can do in their life and be accessible for them to be okay. And I had a friend of mine that gave me a word. And I always say I want to be helped. So you put abbreviation for the word for me now is the H for heal, two in E for empower others to live power. So that's what we gonna call help
I
now.
love it.
I want to be a help. So that's what I'm here for.
Love that.
To
Awesome.
heal and power to live power.
Amen. Amen. Yes. Yeah. Also, you guys, if you have your book for you guys, you can show them as well. Your yeah.
Now the book is
Hold
always
on, I
in
can
Oh,
grab
you're prepared still. Too.
and look, hold on, they always look, it's always in the building.
Yes, girl. Promote.
Keep them here. Always ready.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. Let everybody know where they could find you also on social media and your book as well. And they could get a copy.
All right. The list goes on. All right. You can find me on Facebook as Sheena Gadon, as you see here. You can find me as Sheena Gadon author. You can find me as Sheena Unmasking Motivation, all on Facebook. You can also find me at the Rundown Talk podcast show as well on Facebook. You can also find me at the Author Panel Network. I have an email for that as well. You can also find me on Instagram, which is Testimony for Life. You can find me on Twitter as W_Gadon16 on Twitter. My website is www.theladybehindthemask.com. And the email is sgadon16 at gmail.com.
Awesome. And show your book real quick so you can see it. And yeah.
Oh,
And then
and the book you can find on Amazon. You can find it on Barnes and Nobles, Walmart.com. You can find it on all platforms. Second book will be on Amazon as well when it does drop out. I will always keep my notified. So follow me, and you will know what's going on. So follow. Yes, truly.
awesome. Okay. Yes, your turn. Your social media, your book, your
Whew.
everything. Tell me
I go, where do I begin? Okay, so
everything.
my goals for the future is to provide a safe environment for people
Yes.
to continue to come. My wellness center does that. It's all for your mind, body, and soul. I'm all about healing. I'm a Reiki master, which is energy healing. I'm a medium. I'm a medical intuitive, which is all about healing. Okay, healing your mind, your body, and your soul. So on our rundown show that we have, you can follow us on Facebook, the Rundown Live Talk Show. We have plenty of guests come on, and we, definitely open our platform up for other survivors and other people that are going through it as well. So you guys are more than welcome to come on our show. We always want to, be able to be reached to help anybody in need. That's our goal. My website is www.blessings, BLESSINGS wellnesscenter.org. And here's my Blessings magazine. I'm not good with this whole thing, but this is October's issue. And I'll show you your ladies' pages. So, and this magazine is all about empowering, educating, helping each other. This is I don't know if I can't see me what I'm doing, but hopefully you guys are getting it. And it's beautiful because it shares people's stories and just inspiration and different outlets for people to plug into when they need to, as far as education and motivation and stuff like that. So right now, I'm starting a radio show, Veronica. Yes. Let me see what you guys inspired me to do. Being with like-minded women,
We like that woman.
okay? You guys have inspired me to write my book, Poetic Blessings from Above. That and the magazine can be found at blurb, BLURB.com. Just type in those names. And yeah, so I'm having Blessings Radio. It's going to be on a radio up here in upstate New York. So we're super thrilled about that. Just another platform for people to come and, be inspired, be empowered, be motivated to share their stories, to be healed, to be successful. We're all about the up and ups. You know what I mean? And that's going to be starting in sometime November. We're waiting on a definitive date, but definitely after the election. And what else do I got going on? I just went through this earlier. I can't remember.
Tomorrow you doing your event.
Huh?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm doing an event at the mall, Colony Center in Albany, New York. We're going to be doing live demonstration on body sculpting. I'm going to be doing my readings and my Reiki, and we're going to be having raffles all day. So come check us out, second floor by Macy's. I'll be there tomorrow.
It's a good deal.
Other than that, just working on the magazine. I'm not planning on doing another book anytime soon. I still got to figure out how to promote this book. and get it on the platforms. And I'm having technical difficulties. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but
it's okay.
I'll figure it out one way or another. Okay, I got two beautiful authors right here that y'all can help me out. Sheena been telling me about Barnes & Noble, but I don't know about Amazon yet. I don't know. It's something about it, but I'll figure it out. Any of you viewers want to come help me out, please message me at Blessings Wellness Center at Gmail. Let me see my email. Yep. And you can find me at Jess Campbell on Facebook, or you can find me at Blessings Wellness Center on Facebook. And you can message me if you would like any of my products or my services. And if you just need help or somebody to vent to, if you're going through a domestic case yourself, reach out. I'm always willing to help out in any way I can. Even if it's just to point you in another direction that's closer to you to help you out. Like I always say, use me. That's what God put me on earth, to be used for other people's blessings. Use me. Amen.
Definitely amazing. But I was gonna just say, like, all these things are coming to me right now. Okay, wait a minute. We have a fart moment, and you're like, I had a question, and it's like, but I'm trying to get it out. One of those things. Oh yes, that's what I was to mention. You guys have the November I think with November, was it 14th?
Women's empowerment.
Yeah.
Thank you. See how I forget?
No, listen,
we are having the Women's Empowerment Benefit. That's November 14th and 15th. It's a Zoom event. You have over 22 women performers and presenters. And the tickets are $10 for one or $15 for two. And a portion of the proceeds go to the YWCA. And we also are taking donations on their behalf as well to help. Now, this is going to be a powerful event. It's a weekend. Both days are 11 to the 5 p.m., if maybe longer, if need be. And then you also get a copy of the entire event to watch at your own convenience and share with as many other people as possible. Because all of us women are coming from all walks of life. We all have been through something, and we all want to unite together for the betterment of all people, because Lord knows we need this powerful, empowering, inspiring, uplifting, healing, motivating, platform to put out to the world, because we need it in this 2020 alone, hello, can I just talk about that? Like, we need everything we can get that's just positive at this moment.
Definitely.
Well,
Awesome, guys. Before we
that's November 14th and 15th. The tickets can be bought at www.blessingwellnesscenter.org, or you can hit Sheena or myself up for tickets anytime.
Yeah, I heard that, guys. I heard that. Okay, damn it. Yes. But ladies, before we get out of here, what quick word of advice would you tell anybody who's watching now or later on, especially with domestic violence, being a survivor, and now if anybody that may who's going through it now, what advice would you give them?
I would say you are not alone, number one. You do not deserve this. Get help. There are people there to help you. You're not crazy like they tell you are. You're not imagining the things that you're imagining. It's not your fault. Okay, number one. Just get out. Find a way to get a hold of somebody. Call the national, 1-800 number for domestic violence. Go to your local police station. Even if they don't want to hear you the first 50 million times, you keep going and you make a scene if you have to. Because your life is worth making a scene and letting it know that you deserve to be valued and you deserve to stay alive. And you don't deserve people putting their hands on you, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, or verbally. Like, you don't deserve that. So get out and get some help. At the very least, make a phone call or call me. Look up my number, 518-238-5338. I am here to serve. I am God's servant and I am here to help. So reach out to me if you need to. Okay?
Awesome. And
Of course, my words will always be, don't be silent, speak out. You have a voice. A lot of times we sit back in these situations because we're comfortable and we don't want to leave because we're too comfortable and don't want to leave the materialistic things or the financial things. Just know it will all work out because whatever you're losing, you will gain 10 times more. Don't let that be the reason why you don't remove yourself. Think about you, and if you have kids, definitely think about your kids and how that's traumatizing them. Because if you don't love yourself, definitely love them. But my first step is always love yourself. Know your worth and know that you're worth more than anybody downgrading you, depleting your self-worth or making you feel like you're less than what you are. So always remember, you're empowered and your power belongs inside of you and you got it. So just keep going and get up.
wow, amen. Again, I feel like I'm in church. Yes. Amen in church and stuff. I thank you, ladies, so much. And other cast. I mean, we're gonna see if we can do another one where we try more people. We can, if we can, we're fine. But I just want to commend you, ladies, for being on here tonight and making this amazing project the way it is, guys. Those if y'all missed out, listen, don't miss out. It's amazing film, Black film
Yeah.
called Through Their Eyes, the mask behind the mask. The cast is here, guys. Y'all don't want to miss it. It's very emotional. I'm letting you know right now, emotional, inspiring, and uplifting. And I think on behalf of all of us, I think we just want people just to be inspired and to help one another and just to do it. You know, definitely.
Thank you so much, ladies, for you and this amazing project, along with Jason, the trio. I'm sure there's going to be a million more projects that you guys are going to work on. Hopefully, I can join you guys in one.
You're already part two. You're going to be there.
But yeah, this is just only the beginning of what's going to happen. There's so much more that it's gonna be bigger than you guys ever imagined, and you guys are gonna continue on to help and be the voice for so many people who are scared to speak up, and they're gonna turn to you guys. You guys are gonna have a lot, but you guys can be able to bear it because God has made you strong. He put you through everything that you guys went through, so you can stand on top of that mountain with your arms. I'm getting emotional. With your arms wide open, and bring all these loved ones to you to help heal them. Okay, you guys have amazing hearts. Okay, And that's why people are drawn to you. And that's why they're going to keep coming to you for support, okay? For comfort, okay? And for healing. So I commend you, ladies. You guys are beautiful inside and out. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much once again for having me on this. Thank you. I know. But I love you ladies so much. And I love everything that you guys are all about. Honestly. You guys are truly amazing. I love you, ladies.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, I'm back in
now let's go back to this, okay? Let's go right. Look, I gotta switch it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's bring it to the White House. Let's bring it to the White House, okay? Let's change these laws, all right, ladies? I love you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Happy tears, happy tears. Hope it's happy tears.
Happy tears. And lots more to come. Lots more to come.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fix yourself.
Not a problem, guys. But thank you so much, ladies, for being on here. And well, like I said, hope you guys, if you guys are requesting for a next one, hopefully we'll have another one with other cast members, everybody.
Yeah. You ready? Let me know when. Look,
Listen,
you know what my schedule usually
we
back
there like swimwear, baby.
Available, so you know you gotta fit it in.
I'm dying here, you guys. I love it. I love it. I gotta go there one day. It's been a minute. It's like a long time.
I know. You know, I got the whole upstairs, baby.
Ooh. Drink time. Let me get my snack over.
You know how much you look. We're gonna have to talk about this afterwards. But I got so much drinks on deck from my wedding. Forget about it. Let's talk about the rundown afterwards.
We need to have a powwow. We need a rundown with the with power. Yep. At Jeff House.
Boom. The remix. We need to bring the remix back.
Oh yes. Oh man, before we go, we got one last comment. Sari, she says hello, mi gente. I guess she meant mi gente, but she said hello. Okay, she said hello, everybody.
Hi, Sari.
Hello.
Yes,
Thank you, ladies. I gotta get ready for this event tomorrow in the morning. It was an honor. It was a pleasure. I love you, ladies, and I look forward to seeing you and doing more beautiful, amazing projects.
Thank you. Have a good weekend and get some rest if y'all can.
I've been resting all week. My honeymoon is me in bed watching P Valley. That's it.
No rest.
I feel you.
Okay.
We gotta take it one day at a time. One day at a time. But thank you, ladies. I love you. Have a good night. Thank you so much. And guys, see the docu-film again. It's on Roku, Amazon TV.
Help us hit like 1 million+ views.
Yeah, share.
I'm claiming it. 1 million views. I'm claiming it.
I'm claiming 5 million, baby. Let's get this.
But I'm gonna start with 1.
Okay, I'm jumping out the woodwork. Let's go 5-10 million. If somebody can get 10 million for doing something ridiculous, we can get 100 million for doing something positive. Okay, so let's be about that. Let's get that. Okay.
Let me get out of here because I will be here.
Love you, ladies. I will talk to you soon. It was an honor. Mwah.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
Awesome. Awesome. I love you guys. Are awesome. Yes, guys, as you see right now, we just had the amazing let me just get this out the way. Okay. So we just had the amazing Q&A, first Q&A for docu-film The Mask, Through Their Eyes, The Mask Behind the Mask. Again, the docu-film, it's an amazing, I'm going to put it here actually as we talk. Before I get out of here, I'm going to just talk for a few more minutes. Let me see if I can put it here. Okay. So guys, that's the link I just put on the comment section. Click on that, and that's the direct link to the forgive me, so many things on my right now. Okay. Docu-film Through Their Eyes, The Mask Behind the Mask. And we just had the 2 amazing cast members, producer Shindig Gordon, and domestic violence survivor. Also, we had, and she's an author and poet, and she does a phenomenal job. She does a lot of great things. Also, we had Jess Campbell. I'm not good with last names. Maybe listen. We had Jess on the show. She's also a domestic violence survivor, an amazing person as well. Host. Now she does the radio team. Listen, man, I'm telling you, we gotta let me know when you got the radio. I'm gonna go hang out. Yes. Like I said, she does these two entrepreneurs are amazing. I'm so phenomenal to know them and to have them part of this amazing docu-film project. And again, guys, definitely tune in and check it out if you haven't had a chance to. Again, it's on your Roku channel, Vera G Spotlight TV Network, or Vera G Spot. I think it's Vera G Spotlight. No matter what, just hit me if you want to find out where it's at. Also, is on Amazon Fire TV on the Vera G Spotlight TV Network, I believe, and also on YouTube channel Vera G Spotlight TV Network. Check it out. It's all platforms. It's emotional, like I said again, inspiring and uplifting. And I don't know if I could have. I think I was trying to download it. Was talking the video clip for you guys, if you guys could see it before I get out of here. Oh, it's not a connection. Yeah, it's acting up. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. Anyways, the link I put it there for you guys. You could tune in and check it out. But it's very, like I said, it's very well put together. Big shout out to John Prime Media, the director for this amazing project. Alongside myself as well, we wanted to put this out there and have, especially this is the month of domestic violence awareness. And we want to put this to a point where the law finally gets into effect, and the victims have a voice. And I feel like this is time more than ever now to push this out there, so there won't be no more statistics. There will be nobody else hitting their loved ones or what the case may be. And we got to start as of now. And we got to start correcting the system. We got to start pushing this more than ever. Be effective. And I think this is a time that, like I said, is crucial because of COVID. People are home. The cases of domestic violence are up the roof right now. And I think this is a wake up call. Our sisters, our brothers, our families, they shouldn't suffer. And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. We need change. And I would like to definitely put this campaign together called Stop Domestic Violence and put the effect into law and decrease at least the statistics of domestic violence. So again, guys, I'm going to sign out of here. I love you all. Thank you for watching and tuning in tonight for the Q&A screening for Through Their Eyes, the mask behind the mask. Again, you guys can also follow me on my Instagram, Diva and Diamonds, my website at www.virginmusic.com, or on my artist page, Virgin. If you guys have me there or not, that's fine. You can follow me there as well. And be updated to all the things we're doing and see what we can put together. So, to see what's going from that point on. And like I said, we're going to continue on this mission. We're going to see how the feedback of this amazing docu-film is. I haven't checked the updated numbers yet, but I know it's over 1,000.7 K views, which is phenomenal. But keep sharing, guys. Keep spreading the word. We not going to stop. This is our mission to continue on until we see a change in the law system, a change in the family dynamics, the change of people's lives that once were shut but now are going to be open through this film project. And down the line, those that will be affected positively to open their eyes and speak up and get out before it's too late. This is the reason why we're doing this. And I feel down the line it's going to be nothing but just beautiful things to come with this. Thank you so much for believing in our mission and those who decided to open up and talk about this sensitive matter. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Sheena. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, everyone who was on this amazing project. Deshaun, the whole crew, Rich, everybody. The list goes on, Michelle, everybody. I mean, the list is too many people. But I just want to thank everyone who got a chance to talk and speak on their point. I'm signing out, guys. You go, G. Tune in for other things to come for this project and what I said, other things we're working on. Due time for a possibility or web series we're working on, so we'll see. All right, guys, have a great night. You go, G. Always believe in yourself and stay positive. Have a great rest of the week, guys. Until then. I'm signing up.